That's one of the Ferraris, that's Leclerc, with no wheels attached to the car yet. So I don't think they're in any rush, those Ferraris. As yeah, we're about to go underway. Yeah, the data channel's been iffy, I would say, this past few weeks. Let's hope that it gets, sorted. And yeah, we are underway with the qualifying. There's a few cars already out on the track, and the map is also not working. Fantastic. My God. Let me see if I can reload this. Perhaps it's just not working. Yeah, it's just not working. It's not to do with multi-viewer. A lot of you guys always ask me what I use to watch the races and everything. I use F1 TV Pro and Multiviewer. Multiviewer is free, not sponsored at all. I'm just a real big fan of their service, but it's a free service that you can download on like your computer that allows you to open like windowless, borderless streams of, well, various parts the of the race weekend with an F1 TV subscription. So yeah, I have the main feed, then I have the map, and then I have the data channel. That's my setup every day. And then of course on the side I have you guys, I have the chat. And yeah, that's how I do my F1 weekends. As we're getting a few more people on the track. That's, I think, well, that's Albon for sure. That's yeah, pretty much everyone on the track. That's the two Alpines. That's one of the Aston Martins, one of the Red Bulls, the two Hasses, the two Saubers. Well, not everyone. I would say half the grid is out there on the track. But you get to see the actual cars with F1 TV. It's F1 TV Pro. I don't know if you have it in your country, but ever since it came out, I have been able to look at it, to use it for this purpose, of course. On the first few years, I was using some shady services. Uh, but since I started commentary, I mean, latency has been a real factor. Those services, they are fine if you're watching the race alone. But if you're like watching with a bunch of other people, like I'm doing with you guys, being one lap behind is uh, is a big problem. But yeah, now with this, I can just be 6 seconds behind the actual feed for my computer to be able to keep up, not because I decide to be 6 seconds behind, but yeah. Oh, Paula, wow, renewed her membership for 16 months. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. We're family and support this great channel. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's greatly appreciated. Of course, we are family. Hamilton, Russell, Ricardo, and Tsunoda are the only drivers not to have come out yet. Everyone else is on the track as the data channel seems to come alive, but it's not working yet. Let me see if it's live. It should be live. Yep, it is live. Honestly, no clue. Right now we're there we go. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so everything started working now. Map and data channel. Good, good, good. We have 3 times set so far. That's Magnussen, had Hulkenberg, and Alex Albon. We've got a few uh, purple sectors in the way. That's Ocon. No, that's Bottas. Sorry, going third fastest as a time got deleted there. Joe goes up into fourth. Yeah, Ocon and Gasly both set times, but are non-representative because they are, yeah, way too slow. Max Verstappen with a 1:17.478, with the fastest time, of course, of the session so far. Um, but yes, it's quite cold there in the track, 18, 19 degrees. So we may actually get an installation lap before an actual lap time. But we'll have to see. Ocon goes fifth fastest so far as Sergio Perez crosses the line to go second. 2 tenths behind his teammate. Not much. So much understeer. Quite crazy, says Max Verstappen, complaining about his Red Bull right now as he goes through the second sector into turn 8 and through 9 as we speak. Yeah, Carlos Sainz should be faster this weekend. He's got less weight on him. Exactly an appendix worth of weight has been saved on his car, which, Leclerc had appendicitis a few years ago, I think. So maybe that's why he's had the edge on Carlos Sainz. Perhaps now they're equal in pace now that they both have the same weight advantage. Carlos Sainz goes quickest so far by 2 tenths of a second from Max Verstappen. And Leclerc beats that by, well, a pretty small margin, half a tenth of a second. So, so far, my hypothesis seems to be correct. Lando Norris goes fifth fastest so far with Max Verstappen coming into the pits. Oscar Piastri going slightly slower than his teammate. Let me actually... Oh, okay. Yeah, latency is... There we go. Alonso comes across the line to go P7, so behind both of the McLarens at least so far. We're looking at, oh, that's a puncture right there. That's a puncture right there for Ocon. Yep, he touched the wall for, you can see, because of the lack of drawing on the side of the wheel, and yeah, it's deflated. So I think it's gonna be coming in, going through turn 13 right now and into 14 into the pit lane. Penalty for Ocon, hell yeah. Alpine with a puncture after slamming on the wall. Yes, Jose, that's exactly it. Doesn't look like he's had a suspension problem yet. Um, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Alpine's 100 race plan working perfectly. Yeah, yeah, and 100 race. Well, there's a technicality, They don't know if it was in 100 race we will be champions or in 100 races we will, sell the team. I'm hoping for the latter, but who knows? 10 minutes left to go to the end of this session, as we're getting a few more times lining up here as let's see, that's Russell only managing 13th fastest. That's surprising. um Hamilton goes 5th fastest. That's much better, but yeah, Russell a second of the pace, half a second of his teammate there. That must have been a pretty bad lap for him. Yeah, 10 minutes left to go. Yento saying Verstappen, Leclerc, Perez. I'm assuming that's your prediction for the race, which is the same as mine. So, a man of taste. Bottas improves his position up into 11th, as Ricardo goes up into 14th place. Norris sets the third fastest time so far, with his teammate just overtaking him, third fastest time as we speak. And yeah, almost, I mean, they're almost the same time. Uh, we have Ferrari, McLaren, Red Bull right now, which just shows, the closeness of the pace within teammates and the boringness of the season. I'm sorry. Stroll sets the fifth fastest time of the session, with Perez going up into second place. Alonso crosses the line right now. Oh, he goes fastest of the session so far by 2.5 tenths of a second. Verstappen is coming across the line right now. He goes second fastest. So Verstappen cannot beat Alonso's time right there. Damn. Brilliant lap there. So, driver at risk right now is Alex Albon, with the drivers in the elimination zone being Zhou, Russell, Gasly, and Ocon. Remember, we're gonna get 4 drivers in the elimination zone for this Q1 session because we've got 19 drivers this weekend. Did not expect that coming from Alonso. You never underestimate, uh, uh, uh you know, I was gonna say an adjective, but I immediately forgot what I was gonna say. Let's say cunning Spaniard. Carlos Sainz goes faster though, so same thing still applies. By 2 tenths of a second, Charles Leclerc also goes faster. P1 and P2 for Ferrari so far. But yeah, Zhou, Russell, Gasly, and Ocon are so far the only drivers out of qualifying. 7 minutes left to go to the end of Q1. Alpine got a tractor. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And honestly, I just gotta stop with the Alpine hate. It's funny. It's funny, but it's sometimes it's too much. I realize that. But it's too funny, dude. It's just too funny. Is Red Bull banking on race pace? I don't think they're even showing their full quality pace yet. So let's wait and see what actually happens at the end of quali. Alonso parked. Yes, he did. 6 minutes left to go. Bro is sleepy. Oh yeah, dude. You know it. Russell, the front brakes just don't really feel like they are working, Russell says. Okay, that's a problem. Complaining about front brakes not working is it's a bit of an issue, I would say. Why the Alpine hate? Well, they made fools of themselves, pretty much from the top. Managerial decisions. Uh, they've gotten rid of every single piece of talent that they've had in the team, from the top to the bottom, from Martin Budkowski, Alan Prost. Oh, hold on a second. We're getting a few times here that Russell up into ninth, which is much better. Perez is going to be coming across the line to start his fast lap as Hamilton comes through right now and only improves a place ahead of his teammate. P9 for him. But yeah, I was saying they got rid of most of their, important technical stuff. They brought in Otmar Safnauer, which ended up being a PR disaster. That guy just was a complete driver repellent. They lost Oscar Piastri, they lost Fernando Alonso, both in the span of a month, um, because they weren't, punishing Ocon after trying to attempt murder on his teammate multiple times. Um, yeah, it was a completely mismanaged mess. Every single decision needs to go through a chain of command that includes the French government. Gasly goes up into 14th place, by the way, which is surprising to see. And yeah, they are never, unfortunately for the workers inside the factory, the guys on top, they are not thinking of becoming world champions. They are thinking of, well, maybe we can be fourth this season, and they're fine with that. They've been a team that's been stuck in that position, in the position that they are in for many, many years. Doesn't look like they are. Oh, Perez up into second. Doesn't look like they are willing to improve, and yeah, they just sink and sink and sink. Well, a team like Andretti Cadillac may be, a much better thing for the sport. So yeah, that's pretty much the beef that we've got here with Alpine explained. Alex Albon up into 5th place, by the way. Max Verstappen with a yellow middle sector. Bit of a struggle there by the champ as he comes across a line. He's P6 right now. He sets the 3rd fastest time. Yeah, Albon P6 is insane. Yes, it definitely is. Oh, and also they are French, which is just a meme, you know? But it's a meme to hate on the French. It's nothing personal if you're French. I'm not hating on you, but it's a popular meme, you know. Um, French cars, French reliability. Oh yeah, don't even get me started on the Renault power unit. Uh, yeah, a lot of stuff. 2 minute warning, yes, 2 minute warning to the end of Quali as we're looking at two cars fighting there on track, apparently. That's a Toro Rosso of Daniel Ricciardo, who's in P17 right now, and a Stroll. So Leclerc, Alonso, Sainz, Perez not coming out. Verstappen, I think, maybe coming in as well. Alex Albon is in the pits as we speak. Let's see, Daniel Ricciardo, the local guy. Um, Verstappen radio still understeering too much, especially just my front tires. They already look great. All good, huh? All good news today. Thank you, Max. What? He's complaining, but not complaining. He's talking about understeering, but his wheels looking good. Okay, well, guess that's maybe I'm too tired to understand that. I don't know, honestly. I don't think the Honey Badger will be making it past Q1, says Jose. Is he is up though, up on the first and up on the second sector. He needs to improve by just over a tenth of a second, but those ahead of him are also going to be improving. Nico Hulkenberg goes up into only 15th place. Let's see Kevin Magnussen across the line up into 12th ahead of the Toro Rosso of Yuki Tsunoda. Then Ricardo will be coming across the line next. Let's see what he can do. He goes up into 10th, so that's a pretty respectable time. I think that's Q2 guaranteed. Let's see, Bottas, Stroll improves a place up into 8th, Bottas up into 13th, Hamilton across the line 11th, not improving at all. Zhou 18th fastest, not improving. He takes a checker flag. He's out of qualifying, one of the 4 drivers to be eliminated here in this Q1 session. Let's see, Gasly across the line, also not improving. Yuki Tsunoda across the line. He does improve up into 7th place ahead of the McLarens. Let's see, Ocon, is he going to be able to get out of Q1? Just barely P15 for the Alpine of Esteban Ocon. And George Russell, who is in 13th place, will be taking the checkered flag. And yeah, moves up into P6. That's a big improvement. That's a big chunk of improvement. Album P6 maybe was the right choice, says Larry Maverick. Marbeck, sorry. Yes, it definitely was the right choice. P7, but still. Yeah. Oh, Ricardo's lap time got deleted. Guys, Ricardo's lap time was deleted. He's out of qualifying. P18. Kevin Magnussen's through though. Yeah. Ricardo is definitely a driver. I'm not gonna say good. Oh my god. Zhou has got big front wing damage. That's why he wasn't able to make it through. He's missing half his front wing there. They're assuming turn 10, but that's a big chunk of front wing missing. That's definitely what cost him that third sector. But yeah, Daniel Ricciardo out of qualifying. I'm not one to say that drivers are washed. That's not a terminology that I use, but I saw it a few minutes ago, and I have to agree with that. What are you doing, dude? Ricardo in Red Bull Racing? No, 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 no. I mean, if you look bad compared to Yuki Tsunoda, who, I mean, he's a good driver, but isn't a great driver by any means. I mean, he's a good driver. I'm not gonna argue that he's a good driver, but he's not great, And and if you're looking to, have a redemption arc and go to Red Bull and everything, and you come back and you cannot even beat Yuki, I mean, it's 3-0 for Yuki right now. Yeah. Why did Daniel Ricciardo's lap time get deleted? Exceeding track limits at turn 5. At the exit of turn 5, he went way too wide. Am I tripping, or did I really see Albon twice on that list? You are tripping. That's definitely it. Dude, I was so excited that Ricciardo got through. Can you why he got an illegal lap time? I'm not sure what that means, but yeah. I guess I already answered your question when I explained what actually happened to him. Oh god. Gasly, noted for failing to follow race director instructions for crossing the line at the pit exit. Oof. So yeah, we may get a penalty for not Ocon, but Gasly. Sorry about the silence there. I was listening to the broadcast. They were talking about Ricardo uh knocked out of Q1. Yeah, it's hugely disappointing, of course, but just another indicator. The appendix weighed him down. Yeah, now Sainz is really peak Sainz weight reduction. Damn, looks like Joe hit the curb and damaged his front wing. I thought someone had hit him. No, it was completely self-inflicted. Ricardo had his chance and he blew it. He's washed, says the disgruntled Taco. There's a few drivers that whose contracts are up at the end of the season who I'm not expecting to see return next year unless something bad happens. Why no 20 cars? Yeah, we're so investigation after the session for cars 23, 20, 24, 11, 31, and 63 for failing to follow the max lap time. Uh, yeah. So okay, we got a few drivers that are gonna be investigated after this. But I was asked, yeah, why is there no Logan Sargent? Because Williams do not have an extra chassis, unlike most of the teams, and they had a big crash in FP2, in FP1, sorry, with Alex Albon, and he managed to damage his chassis, and he only had a one. The team only had one left, so they decided to put Albon in that car because it's he's most probable to score points than Sargent is, so it makes sense. I didn't hear who's getting investigated. Oh, it was a message that was so brief that I couldn't even see who. Uh, but I think it was I saw cars 20, 24, 22. So that's Zhou, that's Yuki Tsunoda, and who the fuck is 20? 20 is Magnussen. 20 is Magnussen. Then it's Russell, Gasly, and Ocon. I think that's all of them. And Q2 is underway, of course, yes. Sainz is out on track. Ocon is out on track. Verstappen is out on track. So is that's Charles Leclerc. That's Alex Albon. That's Lance Stroll at the back. Yeah. Joe Albon, K-Mag, Checo, and Russell. Oh, Checo as well. Okay, didn't see 11. Oh, so it was then it must have been 11 and not 10. Thank you, Jose. Thank you, bro. Option for Danny Rick. I think he will do good in GT3 or EC. I think you meant the WEC. Or maybe V8 supercars, who knows? But definitely not F1. Ocon have any penalties yet? Nope, not yet, but just wait for it. I really want mac and cheese, says Lou. Well, today I'm not hungry. That's new, you know? I have to mention it when it happens because it's so rare. Just ate a hot pocket and still hungry. What's a hot pocket? You think Piastri's doing good? Yeah, he's doing fine. Yeah, yeah. Definitely is. So everyone's out except for Tsunoda, Bottas, and Magnussen. Everyone else is out on track. My spidey senses are tingling and I can see a crashing Q2, says Ian. Um, well, let's hope that you're wrong. Or if it's a crash, let's hope it is a pretty minor one. Carlos Sainz with a purple first sector right now. With a second purple second sector right now. Max Verstappen takes the first sector away from him. And let's see, across the line, he's gonna come pretty shortly. Is this timing live? Hold on. Yep, it's good. Okay. Let's see, across the line, the first time set so far a 116.671 for Carlos Sainz. Oh, Rebecca Donaldson. Carlos Sainz is. I didn't know that. Verstappen sets the fastest time so far by 3/10, just over 3/10. Oh, sorry, just under 3/10 of a second from Carlos Sainz with Ocon with the third fastest time. But I don't think it's representative, it's way too slow. Leclerc with the third fastest time so far, just slightly slower than his teammate. And Alonso with a yellow second sector, I think he supported that lap. He's going pretty slow looking on his mirrors. Yeah. It's a pretty long first sector, a pretty small second sector, and a pretty long third one again. Albon goes fourth fastest there. Alonso goes seventh, with Sergio Perez going fourth. Yeah, Alonso 10 seconds down. Let's see, Norris up into P4. Piastri with a purple first sector right now, though. Let's see him cross the line as Hamilton goes right now sixth fastest. Sixth fastest. Ocon comes in. Piastri across the line right now. Up into second place. Damn. A nice lap by him. Russell, what can he do? Oh, okay. Russell's not improving there. 15 seconds down. Another installation lap, maybe? Stroll and Alonso both improving right now on their lap time, setting their actual lap times right now. Stroll only manages 8th fastest, and Alonso goes across the line. Only 9th fastest. Damn. So half a second, well, 7/10 of Verstappen's pace, so it's not a smooth lap. Let's see a replay on Alonso. Oh, big understeer. Big slide there in turn 1. So that explains it. Yeah. On the back foot from the get-go. George Russell now improving on that second sector and first sector times. Kevin Magnussen and himself, the only two drivers setting fast laps right now. Russell comes across the line to set the 7th fastest time, so that's pretty decent. Well, right next to his teammate, everyone's times are right next to their teammate. It's segregated, the field. Pretty segregated. I'm gonna blow my nose, guys. The moment you've all been waiting for. I'm gonna do it away from Mike. But, you're gonna get it. I don't think you go on last weekend. So, prepare yourselves. How was it? Was it good? Magnussen. Gonna be coming across the line now. Yeah, only 13th fastest. Predictable. It was great. I'm proud of you. Thank you, Lou. Thank you. What was that? I just said it. I'm blowing my nose. I got a noisy nose. Way too big, makes way too much noise, It's like a B8 Mercedes. No, it's like a blown diffuser, If you guys know the sound of an exhaust blown diffuser, you know what my nose blowing sounds like. And that's pretty accurate actually. I just I just actually made the connection. Okay. 7 minutes left to go to the end of qualifying, and we got a few drivers now out on installation laps. Sainz, sorry, is the only driver right now who looks to be doing significant improvements on his previous lap time with a purple first sector. Let's see, improving on the second sector as well. We're also looking at Leclerc improving there, and Sergio Perez, yeah, a little bit as well. Sainz, holy shit, new tires, new soft tires are 2/10 faster than Max Verstappen's time so far. So far. We'll have to see about that at the end of qualifying. Leclerc's improving on the first and the second sector. Is it going to be enough for P2? Perez is in P6. It was up into fourth, only manages fourth. Leclerc across a line. He goes third, so not enough though. Oh, I mean, it's good. It's a good time. Don't get me wrong. Five minutes left to the end of Quali. Well, to the end of Q2. DRS open for Ocon there. As he crosses the line with a personal best of 15th. Let's see, that's Alonso who's going to be crossing the line right now. On this day, 21 years ago, Fernando Alonso started in pole for the first time in his career at the 2003 Malaysian Grand Prix. Damn, that's a fun fact. Remember the Malaysian Grand Prix? Such a good circuit. Such a good track. I miss the Malaysian Grand Prix. Odd risk right now. We have Alonso with Albon, Tsunoda, Magnussen, Bottas, and Ocon in the elimination zone. 4 minutes are remaining, and I don't think Tsunoda, Magnussen, or Bottas are going to be able to set any times unless they come out now. Let's see, Alonso with a yellow first sector. That's not looking good for him. Green second. But yeah, he's been struggling with that first sector a few times now. Let's see if he decides to abort this lap and go for a new one. He's on new tires though. So we'll see. He comes through 13 into 14, the final two corners. Let's see how much he can improve. He's on P10 right now. And he goes only up into 7th. For now it's fine. But, you know, we'll have to see. 3 minutes left to go. And we got the final few runs of Q2 to go. So the top 6 are in the pits, but are gonna come out any second now, I would assume. Let's see, Lance Stroll, P10. He goes across the line. P10. Slightly improves on his time, but not enough to make up any places, unfortunately. Albon is in the pits. So I think this is it, guys. I think this is it. Unless he switches the tires and goes straight out, this is it for Albon. Is the third flying lap allowed? Oh yeah, you can do however many laps you want in the allotted time. I mean, if you just want to do 17 flying laps, if your car is able to do that, yeah, sure, go ahead. Yeah, I think Albon's out of qualifying right now, guys. Tsunoda, Magnussen, Bottas, and Ocon are not much of a threat to Albon, I would say right now. But let's see. Yeah, because the teams of the top 10 and the teams of the bottom 10 are two completely different worlds, you know? That's Hamilton improving on the first and second sectors. Kevin Magnussen on the first, he's improving as well. A minute is remaining of the session as Alonso improves on the first sector time as well. So does Bottas. Is that Tsunoda? Tsunoda with a purple mini sector. Nice. Yeah, Albon's out of qualifying. At best, P11 right now. Would you like a Ferrari 1 too? I mean, if it's an exciting race, yeah, sure. Magnussen up into 12th, only 12th. So Albon retains his place for now. Bottas, Ocon, and Tsunoda are all going to be crossing the line shortly. Alonso is up next. Let's see if he improves at all. Up into 6th. So, yeah, a place. Better than nothing. Bottas through up into 12th. So Albon is still safe from now. Ocon, 15th. Just improving slightly on his time. Yuki Tsunoda cross the line. Oh, wow. Through to Q3. P8 right now. Let's see if Stroll can do something to improve his position. Yes, he does up into 8th. That's Hamilton out of qualifying. Um, guys, that's Hamilton out of qualifying as Leclerc bumps Verstappen down to 3rd. Yeah, Hamilton's not pushing. The Mercedes are not quick this weekend. Hamilton's out on qualifying, out on Q2. Russell just barely making it through P10 for him. Um, in FP3, they were talking, the Mercedes, about the lack of pace. Oof. But yeah, they were talking about a lack of pace in FP3, and they were losing 7 tenths in straight line speed. So that's a draggy car right there. That's a draggy package. Stroll took a stroll on the grass. Yeah, Stroll wanted to, Oh, I know why Stroll did that. It's to save on paint. You know how the teams are doing that? Well, the grass is green and his car is green, so just goes through the grass a little bit and save some paint, and that's good. Rolling Q3 means Aston is good enough. Yes. Yes, it does. It never means that Stroll is having a good weekend. It means that, okay, well, the Aston's pretty quick. Decently quick. I mean, Alonso's not been able to put a solid first sector in all through Q2. But yeah, 5 different drivers from 5 different teams out in the second part of qualifying. There's Hamilton for Mercedes, Albon for Williams, Bottas for Sauber, Magnussen for Haas, and Ocon for Alpine. Hamilton got strolled. Yeah, yeah. He really did. What happened to Hamilton? Not enough pace. A lack of pace. Not any problem in particular, just, slow speed. Yeah, Yuki Tsunoda. I mean, Yuki Tsunoda is through to Q3 while Ricardo is in P18, having 19 cars on the grid. Nothing else to add. Nothing else to add. The appendix removal was weight reduction. Yes, it was. I'm starting to regret now having put Leclerc ahead of Carlos Sainz in the fantasy predictions. Oh well. Liam Lawson deserves that seat, says disgruntled Taco. Uh, uh, yeah, uh, no argument here, dude. Ricardo's definitely not going to Red Bull. Yeah, no, he's not. And I mean, I was gonna say it's gonna be a retirement, through the back of the back door, unfortunately. I was gonna say perhaps he should have retired, stayed retired. But it was another, less than fortunate retirement. The other one from McLaren. Ricardo can host, can be a host for F1 Drive to Survive. Yeah, sure. Yeah. I mean, it would be really fun to have him on commentary and everything. That would be fantastic. Um, but that's the end of that's what no one wants to see. No one wants to see a driver, who is a commentator driver. You got Paul de Resta, you got Karun Chandok, you got Jolion Palmer. Not the best of of what we've got to offer. Well, actually, you also got Jenson Button, so yeah, yeah, okay. So and Damon Hill as well. So I retire, but I retire. I take back what I said. Wow, is Verstappen struggling? Only P3. Yeah, he's been struggling with understeer all through the weekend. Ricardo's got a great smile, but that's about it in terms of skills, says Han Solo. Self testing for Porsche WEC is the thing that I was hoping for. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. I saw it. I saw it yesterday. Oh my god. I'm so excited. Imagine if Seb comes back, racing for Porsche in the WEC. Oof, that would be just fantastic, insane. Hell yeah, bro, it'll happen. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm just letting you guys know I won't be here for the Chinese Grand Prix. Uh, you know, it's three back-to-back shit time races for me. I knew I was gonna do two of the three. This year I'm gonna be, perhaps doing a few less races because it's 24, it's a lot. And sometimes I have to sleep on and other things. Um, but yeah, I decided I was gonna do two of the three night races. Well, there's actually a few later in the season as well, but of the ones right now. And China is just on the WEC. I mean, it's in the same day as Imola. So yeah, I'm doing a watch party with friends with Imola for Imola. So yeah, I'm gonna have to to be awake for that. So unfortunately, I won't be here for the Chinese Grand Prix. So Q3 is underway. So 12 minutes of running right now. As Sainz, that's Russell, that's Alonso, that's Leclerc, all are coming out of the pits. Who's in Q3? We've got Sainz, Leclerc, Alonso, Russell, Verstappen, Piastri, Perez, Norris, and Stroll. Did I say Tsunoda? We also got Tsunoda. 11 minutes to go to the end of qualifying. I'm likely doing the entire China weekend. Well, congratulations, Crash. Oh no, but as we get closer, okay. Well, yeah. China's coming back after a long absence. Yeah, I was debating, about either Japan or China, but since the WEC is on on the Chinese weekend. Yeah, it's just, it's too close and I won't be able to sleep at all that weekend. So I decided, it was best to skip that one. I'm not sure I'll even watch the race, to be frank with you. I'll see. I'll see. Not hungry. Oh, if you heard it, but I just hit my knee with my desk. Ah, it really, really hurts. Not hungry today. No, I'm not hungry today. No, it's almost 3 a.m. Ah, shit. Okay, 10 minutes left to go. Helmut is now considering to debris Ricardo. Imagine. Sainz with a purple first sector right now. Okay, so Alonso did have a good start to his lap there, which is good to see. Definitely good to see. Oh, Alonso's been off the track. Damn. So he's aborted the lap. Damn. He had a good start, a really good start. Unfortunate. He's aborted the lap. Sainz is going to be crossing the line now, though. The fastest time and the first time so far. A very good lap, a 1:16.331. Let's see, Alonso, is he coming in? Yes, Alonso came in. Okay, so he pitted. Fortunate. Leclerc. Ooh, a tenth of a second slower than his teammate, almost exactly. George Russell, half a second slower than Carlos Sainz so far. P3 for him, as we see Yuki Tsunoda come across the line to go fourth right now. Oscar Piastri is up next. He is third ahead of Russell. Tsunoda is a second behind Carlos Sainz's time. Max Verstappen, Lando Norris, and Sergio Perez are up next in that order. Max Verstappen with a purple first sector. Is he going to be able to be fastest? Yes, he is by 3/10 of a second. Holy shit, that's a lot. Lando Norris across the line, only managing fourth place. Let's see, Sergio Perez. Fourth place as well, only fourth. Norris doing, actually, I said only fourth. It's pretty good. It's behind the Red Bulls and behind the Ferraris. So Lando Norris with a decent lap there, P5 for him. Let's go on board with Alonso to see what actually happened there. Oof, lost the rear there a little bit. Box, I lost the car in turn 6. Oof, that's a big, big bumpy gravel trap excursion. Damn. They're looking at the car right now, assessing the damage of the Aston Martin there. Stroll hasn't set a time. That's surprising. Piastri could just check the floor on the left side for damage. Perhaps he rode over a curve too hard. Yeah, the thing is, these cars are so low due to the ground effect, so low that anything pretty much damages the floor, and the floor is half the downforce. Over half the downforce, actually. It's, I think, 60%. Ferrari just got their loss on the money they paid for Hamilton. Oh, they already won. I mean, the day they announced that Hamilton was coming to Ferrari, their stock prices rose to an all-time high. Piastri rearranging his floor, yeah. 5.5 minutes left to go to the end of Quali. Stroll is out for some reason. He's gonna do the middle stint. He's only gonna get one lap. Green sector 1 for Stroll. Dude, it's an out lap. Oh, look, it's Felipe Drugovic. As we're looking at Alonso, there's still, yeah, a lot of people working on that floor right now. 4 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. Let's see, Stroll wanted a free track and now he doesn't have it because Russell came out as well. As he comes across the line to start his flying lap. His first time lap of Q3. 3.5 minutes remaining. Oh, well, a purple mini sector. I mean, not doing too bad there. Let's see, he comes across the... Okay, so he's a 10th down on Verstappen's time. 1.5 tenths down. Actually, almost 2. 1.7. And everyone else is right now joining him for the end of qualifying right now. The final laps. Stroll goes through the second sector pretty decently as well. Let's see as he comes through the final 2 corners. Let's hope that he doesn't encounter any traffic. No, he does not. And across the line he comes. Stroll, he goes. Cheeky slipstream. 8th. Only 8th. Okay, well, I thought it was going to be 7th, at least. But it was a second and something down. Damn, that third sector really screwed him over, didn't it? Yeah, through 9 and 10. Yeah, that he lost the rear a little bit. Oof. That cost him a lot there. Yeah, the Aston Martin's pretty twitchy this weekend. It's got pace, but it's very twitchy. Alonso's just aborted a fast lap. Yeah, going into turn 1, he decided to warm up for an extra one. 2 minutes left to this session. So Leclerc's battling with Stroll there, seems like. And Carlos Sainz is preparing for his final fast lap. Let's see, who is improving and who is not? Max Verstappen is, though. Max Verstappen's improving greatly. Purple first sector. Sergio Perez is improving as well from what we've seen. Carlos Sainz, though, steals the purple first sector away from Verstappen. So we may actually have a fight for pole here today. I just heard the word Toro Rosso coming from Crofty. We may have made it a trend, guys. Congratulations. Purple first sector, second sector, sorry, for Perez. Let's see, looks like Sainz may have the better overall lap here. Verstappen comes across the final corner, cross the line, improves on his time. Oh wow, a 1:15.915. That's a huge time. That's Perez up into second place. Is Carlos Sainz gonna be able to take provisional pole position? Oh no, he goes second. Ah, so close, and that's the checkered, I think. Piastri goes fifth. Norris up into fourth, drops his teammate down to P6. George Russell only managing seventh fastest. We've got Leclerc who pits. Leclerc comes in there. He stays P5 then. Lance Stroll's going to be coming across the line, and so is Alonso shortly. Yellow first sector for Alonso. Stroll P8 only for him. And is Alonso going to be crossing the line or coming in? I think he's going to be crossing the line. Let's see what he can do. And 10th fastest. Yeah, only 10th. So slower than his teammate. That's a new one. But yeah, Verstappen, another pole position. Ahead of Carlos Sainz in the front row. There's going to be Perez and Norris, then Leclerc and Piastri, Russell, Tsunoda, Stroll, and Alonso rounding out the top 10. So, that was qualifying. I hope you guys enjoyed. Um, we've had a few surprises there. Definitely some stuff we didn't expect. It was much closer than I thought between Carlos Sainz and Max Verstappen there, even though Verstappen got it by like 0.3 of a second in the end. We had hope, that's what matters. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for sticking around. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and as always, we will see you all tomorrow for the race. And yeah, take care, have a good night, drink plenty of water, and eat healthy. Go to the gym. I'll see you tomorrow.